All right, y'all. So you already know what time it is. This is another MGT Quick Thoughts update. SR update, spiritual update. Hopefully, you guys are taking care of yourself, going within, and being high vibrational. Uh, so 2 days ago, I got into it with a customer. I'm just keeping 100, right? It's kind of like a story time, but I'm basically using that as an example as what can happen, bro, while you're on your journey. Sometimes, again, you could be, just doing your job. You could be, just happy go lucky, wonderful fucking day, right? But there are people out there in the matrix that are, bots. Sorry, I didn't even, I was supposed to build up to that, but whatever. Zombies, trash. You feel me? And because they're in that low vibrational type of energy, sometimes they can't recognize a decent individual when they see one. It's like when they see you, they're gonna assume that you're low vibrational and they're gonna attack you. So that's what happened to me the other day, bro. I actually ended up making this. I wasn't trying to, but she kind of set it up for herself to make herself cry. Okay. um Without saying too many details and shit like that, because I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. When I ain't really get in trouble, it's just the thing about it, dog. Sometimes when somebody's attacking you, bro, and then you're telling them, yo, chill, yo, vibe, calm down. You're being civilized and speaking to them in that type of tone. Like, now you're not even matching their tone. Like, you feel me? When you're emotionally intelligent and shit gets hostile, sometimes you don't even have to say a curse word to get your point across. It actually hit different when you put a woman in her place without cursing, without calling her a bitch, without, none of that. Um, I don't like to do that. I don't like to, you know, I don't like to make a woman feel, some type of way or be like, oh, you're rude and da 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 da. But at some point in time, bro, if motherfuckers coming at you with all kinds of haymakers saying this, that, da 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 da, you made a small mistake and they blew over it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I made a mistake. You feel me? I'm not gonna sit here and act like, I'm a completely innocent. But it was an honest mistake. You feel me? Let me paint the picture for you real quick. Boom. We are about to make a drop, right? This house that we went to, because we be delivering all kind of like stuff for people who be buying it from the store. You feel me? We be dropping the shit off. A week prior to what happened, we went to that house, but the item that we were going to drop off, uh, basically it was something wrong with it. So mind you, we was in the house last week. You feel me? And I think I want to say, yeah, I don't want to talk too much details. Boom, we was in the house last week, so I'm familiar with the house. Uh, so fast forward to this week, we had to come up with the replacement. Now this time when we go to the house, the same lady that was there last time, she wasn't there this time. It was a totally different lady. So when she saw me, basically, should I even talk about it, man? Fuck it, I'll talk about it. We pull up to her house, we reverse or whatnot. Like when you about to make a delivery, sometimes you got to walk up to the door and knock on the door and wait for a motherfucker to come out. So I walk up to the door. The door was already open. The screen door was open, and then the house door was open as well, cracked open. So I'm thinking like, okay, she's seen us already. We're gonna get this delivery done. I walk up to the door. I knock knock because the door is open. You feel me? It didn't even for me at the time. I'm thinking like, okay, you open the door, whatnot. Obviously we're about to make this drop for you, and I go to the door. I say knock knock because the doors were still open. You feel me? If I'm knocking on the door, but obviously I know my knock not going nowhere. You feel me? But I'm just doing a little courteous knock knock. Hey, I'm about to come inside. You feel me? Don't I think you should say that like when you and you're female and you really you about to break your streak. You be like knock knock baby, I'm about to come. Nah, don't say it like that. Do not say it like that. Don't do that. Can we take this out? We need to. We gonna edit this shit out. But anyway, I knock knock, and I proceed to step in because I'm thinking it's still the same lady. She remember us and everything. That's where I fucked up at. She walked. So this new lady, I don't even know who the hell this is. She walks in and she's like, I've been waiting all day and did and you step into my house and you didn't even say nothing. And then I'm like, oh, okay, ma'am. So at first, when she came at me with this energy, I'm thinking she playing. You know, I'm thinking like she's being sarcastically, you know, saying shit like, oh, what the hell, I was late, da 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 da. So, you know, I back up. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. You know, and I'm looking at her and she's just going off. I'm like, ma'am, ma'am, if you want us to get this job done, I'm gonna need you to like calm down. Like, well, I didn't say it in those words, but I said, yeah, like, you know, if you want us to do this job, you're gonna have to talk to us with some type of respect. Because right now, I don't even feel like doing the job because you're talking to me crazy. I made a mistake and I said I'm sorry. You feel me? So basically, that's what some women will try to do once they feel like and this I'm not saying like it's gonna happen all the time, but obviously she has something going on, you know, internally and shit like that, right? So boom, I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, I'm looking at my coworker. I'm like, yo, listen, you about to do this shit by your goddamn self if she don't stop talking to me crazy. And then she was like, oh, still talking and shit. And then she proceeds to walk away. Now me, I could have let this shit go, but I was like, are you gonna apologize? As she walked away, I was like, excuse me, hold on. So you're gonna apologize, right? So we can get this done? Because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. She was coming to me like I wasn't shit, like I was a peon. And I'm like, no, I don't play that. Period. The job or in real life on YouTube at the job, there's only so much motherfucker gonna do and say before you feel me? Before I be like, yo, you have to stand up for yourself, period. So I was like, shit, so you gonna apologize, right? And she was like, oh, you need to apologize. How you come walking in my house? So boom, check this out. And y'all and I want y'all to guess that race. Guess the race of the female. You feel me? I'm not even gonna say what she was, you know. But she was like, how you gonna what she said? She was like, you need to apologize. You walk into my house. And I was like, okay, ma'am, I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, in my mind, I'm like, it's not that deep. I mean, I can apologize. I was like, can you? And then she was like, what if my husband was here and you walked in and he had a gun and he shot you? Then what? I was like, well, I would have went to heaven. Your husband would have went to jail. Dummy. You feel me? And then when I said that, she didn't know that I was going to say that. And you know when a motherfucker's like, their face gets flustered, they're like, they don't know what to say. They're like, whatever. You feel me? She had that type of, cause she knew like, bro, like, what are we arguing about? What are we having this discussion about? I made a fucking mistake. Okay? But at the same time, it's like, bitch, why the fuck did you open your door like that? And you know we about to do the job. Bitch, you ain't had you. Listen. You feel me? That shit was funny as hell because we got the job done. She had to act like we was cool and shit. I'm like, bro, dummy. Like, and that's another thing too, bro. If you ever get mad, you could be mad over like something else that had like, you could be mad over something that you went through in your life. And then sometimes we as human beings, we get frustrated. And then when something else happens, we use that situation to release, you know, the anger from what we was angry with before. See, that's why I fought with retention. Because for one, she could have just came at us and then, you know, talk crazy to us, disrespect us, and then we would have just took it. But I'm sorry, bro. I got too much self-respect. Y'all not gonna be talking to me crazy, especially when I'm doing something for you. It's damn near a favor. I don't even got to do none of this shit, nigga. I could just leave your shit at the front fucking door. You know what I'm saying? So, so basically, and then, so boom, we finish the job. She act like we all cool. We get back to the store. Tell me how, like, when niggas pull up to the store, these motherfuckers pulled up too. Talking about, oh, I'm gonna complain to your manager and blah blah blah. So before she even like pulled up or whatnot, my manager spoke to me. He's like, yo, what happened, bro? You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I explained some word for word what happened in the story, like what the situation was, because she made it seem like, you know, we came in being disrespectful and shit like that. And it was nothing like that. Young lady, you was just angry over something that you was going through before, and then you was frustrated, and she was frustrated too because niggas took forever. So again, that's on us too. So I can understand why she was mad, but redirect that energy elsewhere. Okay, because if it keeps coming back over here, I was in a good mood. I'm saying I'm joking with the chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, okay, all right, this is a very tense situation. We're gonna have to, you feel me? Some way somehow diffuse this. You feel me? But that like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. She picked the right one. You know what I'm saying? And um, boom. So she gets to the store, and then I tell my manager what happened or whatnot. I go to the back, and then like she goes and speaks to my manager. So my manager comes back to the back, and he's like, "Yo, bro, Alistair, you cannot. Number one, next time, wait for somebody to confirm that you can, you know, walk in the house and shit. You feel me? Again, that was my mistake. I shouldn't assume that like the coast was clear, even though she was waiting all motherfucking day, and she knew why we was there. I knew where to go. It wasn't like, even if I walked in, it wasn't like I was gonna walk through the whole house and do, bitch, like, you see this big ass truck out here, nigga? Like, you think I'm finna, like, come on, like, what the hell? So what happened? So yeah, he came. He got to the back and he was like, "Man, you cannot. You know, you like, you know, that's the difference between. Y'all know the difference between, you know, when two guys get into an argument versus two females get into an argument. It's more so emotion versus logic. And that's the thing about guys. We don't be caring about that little. All right, cool, okay, you made a mistake. It's not even no real issue. But like with women, some women, you know, I mean, I can understand it. She's alone. She don't know who he is. She knew who he was. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he was telling me, he basically said like, oh, and then also too, you cannot ask, you know, you gotta be professional, da da da. You can't ask somebody to apologize. I'm like, why the fuck can't? Why the fuck I can't? The fuck? You gotta be fucked up, bro. Like, if you gonna talk to me crazy, if you dishing out some shit, you gotta be able to take that. You have to be able to take that shit as well. You know what I'm saying? She it was no reason why she painted a picture imagining her husband shooting me. Why the fuck would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Not because you're projecting the idea of like, oh, you could have died. I'm like, well, he would have made a dumb decision. I would have been in heaven chilling, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Laughing at your stupid ass as he's doing time. Because he's not gonna be that case. I'm letting you know right now, straight up. But basically, she wasn't ready for that response though. I'm talking about that shit came out of nowhere. I didn't even know I was gonna say that. I was just so like, listen, I was like in such a good mood. And it's changed so fast. So fast. But I still had like composure in the sense of like, I just had to call a spade a spade. I'm like, look, man, we're all here trying to be professional. You was talking to us crazy. I had to call you out on that. It's just straight up. I'm sorry. You feel me? But I'm not sorry. So basically, when she got to the store and she was explaining what happened, I heard she started crying. Started crying? For what? What you? I was like, you know what? Again, you may never know what somebody might be going through, bruh. You know? And sometimes, that's what I'm saying, your energy, bro, especially when you're in that mode where you have to, like, either defend yourself or you got to speak up for yourself. Sometimes, dog, like, your words hit different. For real. I'm dead ass. Because your words and how you say your words and how you say a situation hit different. You can paint a picture in somebody's mind that had them really thinking. She was really bothered by that interaction, but you know, it is. I mean, it is what it is, dog. At the end of the day, bro, I didn't mean no harm. I ain't trying. I'm not here trying. I'm not out here trying to make people cry. I know. You feel me? Shit, I cry enough as it is, nigga. Like shit, I'm a Gemini, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit. But when I cry, it's for a reason. I be wanting to punch something, but I can't. I be wanting to like, you know what I'm saying? I be wanting to like just. I wish I could just release my energy with my fist and just, you know, destroy something. But sometimes how I transmute that energy, I would just, you know, shit, I gotta look at, realize my emotions and shit. If I gotta bust a tear, nigga, like, man, that shit draw, nigga, ain't nobody watching. The fuck? Ain't nobody watching. The fuck? So you calling me pussy? I'm just playing. I don't care what you call me, just whatever. I don't value your opinion like that to care, so whatever. But, yeah, man, this shit crazy, bro. Like, it's like being on the spiritual journey is cool. You know, you're gonna be holier than thou sometimes to people. Like, that's how people gonna see you. But yeah, man, you can't be no pushover. Motherfucker gonna try you, and you can either let that shit go and be like, you know, whatever, this is not even worth my time. But like, if you know you're gonna be in a situation and you have to speak up for yourself, speak up for yourself. Don't you feel me? And then when you do that sometimes the motherfucker that's coming at you may not be ready. That's what I'm saying. You don't ever come at nobody sideways or anything like that, bro. You never know who is capable of doing what. You feel me? Now I could have been dead. You know, I could have, like, if a motherfucker was really there and he really had a free motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dodge the bullet. So first of all, you not gonna kill me, nigga, because I gotta come back and I gotta make a YouTube video and make a story out of this shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But all in all, I wish that young lady and her family nothing but peace, nothing but prosperity, respect, all of that, you know? Just in that particular moment, though, again, you're not going to demean me and say and do all this other shit and think that I'm still going to do the job for you. That it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all water? I got mine. MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. Yeah, man. Your words hit different on retention, bro. You'll make people think. You know what I'm saying? It's like you might end up becoming a good lawyer, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, you might with the mental clarity, knowing how to, you know, understand emotions and understand, you know, body language and shit like that. Well, lawyers lie, so I don't know if I want y'all to lie. You know, niggas be capping all the time. They make it sound good though. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video. Y'all boys be safe out here. Be safe this what is it? Memorial weekend or Labor Day? I don't know. One of them two fucking holidays. I don't know. I don't care. I don't really be paying attention to it like that. But shout out to the veterans if it has something to do with y'all. And yeah, shout out to everybody doing what you got to do, bro. Much love. Again, it's a crazy story. It wasn't really crazy. It was crazy when it happened at the time because I ain't think the shit was gonna happen like that. You feel me? For me to make, again, I'm not gonna lie, I've made a mistake by stepping into that. It wasn't like I went upstairs and went to the bathroom and shit and took a shit and I was like, yo, listen, I finished the last roll of toilet paper, so y'all do something about that. You feel me? If I did that, then I get it. She gonna, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I'll be mad too, but it is what it is. I fucked up on that department. And I probably could have did better on trying to diffuse the argument, but not that day. That day it was just, no, I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. And that's what, like, you feel me? It'll just feel like it's almost like you'll know what to say, when to say, and how to say it. You know, especially when you get into a confrontation with a woman, bro. And that's the last thing. That's the last thing you want to do. Yeah, that's why I don't even feel like I got cool points for even being in that situation. I really don't. Cause I'm like, the fuck? Why am I arguing with you, man? But yeah, once I feel like I'm attacked, that's a different story. So make sure you stand up for yourself if you ever in a situation. And you don't always have to say, "Oh, you a stupid ass bitch," because all I did was just have a conversation with her, and I just told her what it was. I gave her what reality was. I made a mistake by stepping in or whatnot, and now she's talking crazy, and I had to call her out on her talking crazy. She didn't like that. Some women aren't gonna like when you call them out on their BS, but you have to. You have to. I promise you. Especially if it's a woman that you're dealing with too. Oh yeah, definitely. She might not like you for that moment, you know what I'm saying? But she's gonna respect you and she's gonna find you a way more attractive. I promise you. Put a woman in her place. And I'm not saying like wake up in the morning and be like, oh, try to pick a fight or try to like, find something. Like, nah. Women naturally do this shit where they shit test you. They do things subconsciously without them even realizing to see how you would react. You feel me? So once you start to see how they operate and where sometimes where some of the BS happens, you gotta snip that shit in the butt. They gonna be like, really? They're gonna be surprised because most niggas won't say shit. But when you speak up and you speak and like you tell her what it is, tell her like it is type shit, especially if it's something that she needs to hear. Again, at that moment, she may not like you, but then after, she's going to think like, damn, this nigga says some real shit. What were we arguing about? But yeah, that's it for today, bro. I just had to get that off my chest. I got some more videos coming, so I'm definitely see you guys on the next video. Much love. Like, share, comment down below. You remember when I used to say drop a bag on the Cash App to support the team? I mean, y'all still can, but it is what it is. I'm going to get my day started. I'm going to definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.